Welcome to Nerd Thug Radio. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Off key.
I am the Captain Joey Savage. You just got. Listen, you need to stop talking. This is my moment right now. This is my time. Tell it down. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
Nico DLG.
And we are Nerd Thug Radio. You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1 Easter stations. Or you listen to us worldwide at irlonestar.com. Shout out to everyone who downloaded the app.
Yeah.
This is the podcast. You might be catching us on the iTunes, the Google Play Music,
Stitcher.
Satchel,
Oh.
Buzzsprout, or my favorite place to listen to Nerd Thug Radio, nerdthugradio.com.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we still putting it on the Facebook page too?
Yeah, every week.
So there you go.
Every week, I put it on the
anywhere.
Every week,
Anywhere.
Tuesday morning, the podcast goes up. I put it on the Facebook.
The episodes go up all week on YouTube.
Facebook.com/Nerd Thug Radio.
YouTube.com.
And search Nerd Thug Radio. You can catch all of our episodes. They are broken down into segments, which is super awesome.
Yeah, 12 minutes with you and me.
Awesome.
And then they get to go back to their crappy lives.
Also, our Nerd Thug Hero Clicks Championship, also known as the NTCF title, is on the line. You can see all the videos there.
So many letters.
I don't
Nerd
even know
Thug
what's
Clicks
happening.
Federation. Nerd Thug Clicks Federation.
I feel better if you just said it.
Break
No,
it down.
yeah.
No, I like acronyms because it pisses this guy off.
I know. I hate it. It's too many letters.
So this is episode 52.
What up?
What up, what up? We're in the month of April. Easter is fast approaching, so make sure
So
you
fast.
dot your I's and cross your T's and get ready for some Easter egg hunting coming up this next week.
Also, taxes are coming up, dude.
Taxes, yeah, you better get them taxes in. I'm already done. I'm complete.
If you're hearing us right now and it's not a month later, you need to do your taxes. Like right now.
Super.
If it's like
super
May
quick.
and you're hearing this right now,
You're done.
you
for it.
screwed up.
Yeah.
You screwed up bad.
You done goofed.
You done goofed.
So, segment one, when we open up the show, people like to know what you guys have been up to this week. Like, we have to tell our friends and our listeners and our loyal followers what's been going on with us in this past week. So before we get going, I was sitting there thinking to myself, what interesting things happened to Joey Savage in the past week?
You can
Literally
tell your alien abduction story?
Literally nothing.
Abducted by aliens, right?
Like literally nothing exciting happened this week.
I thought you were abducted by aliens.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Literally nothing.
We just never brought it up.
I'm
Right.
sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, what happened? There was nothing.
Well, last week was busy because he couldn't find his cream cheese
Yeah, I had a
bagel
had a
thing.
mental breakdown.
All right, yeah.
Danish.
Although the mattress store count is up to 11, and 6 of those are the same store, so same mile stretch.
Same-
I found more.
Same store or same...
6 of them are the same company.
Okay. I was about to
5
say,
of
if you
them are
count the same
different.
store 6 times, you're not at 11, you're at 6.
6 are the same, 5 are different.
Okay, all right.
So the mattress count's up to 11.
Wait, so there are 6 mattress companies between here and there too?
There are 6 of the same mattress company
Right.
from Rayford Road to 242.
But that means that there's
South,
5 that
South
are
Montgomery
different.
County, and there are 5 different ones.
So that means there are 6 mattress companies between here and there.
There are 11 mattress companies.
No,
No,
there's
6.
Yeah, there's 6.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Wow,
Good
guys,
math.
stay with me here.
Yeah, good
you
math.
said, and I'm quoting
good
you.
math, good
okay,
math.
okay, all right.
Good math.
Okay. I'm a little nervous now about your stats because
Good
you don't
math.
even know what you're talking about.
Well,
No,
like,
there's 11 different ones, but 5 of them are the same.
right.
6 of them are the same.
6 of them are the same.
So
Which
then 5
means
are
there's-
different,
right.
plus the one is 6. Yeah, your math was throwing me off.
Okay. So my issue is that's a lot of different. Like I just thought Mattress Firm was hanging out. Like I thought that's what they were doing.
Don't name drop.
Oh, my fault.
They're not sponsoring
I
us.
thought an unknown entity was hanging out.
Right.
But now you're saying that
Firm
they're
betting.
Now you're saying that Firm Betting and their friends
5 different ones.
like. So now I'm just concerned that maybe we're just all not sleeping enough, or
We're not.
Or are there so many people in the Spring Conroe, Woodlands, North Conroe, Cut and
I'm not
Shoot
even going.
area
I'm
who
not even going.
don't have beds?
I'm not even going middle Montgomery County to North Montgomery County. This is literally South County, 3-mile stretch.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
I don't even know. Like now, I'm uncomfortable
Who
with
said,
beds.
who
More
said
mattress
Texas
stores.
doesn't have zoning laws?
Yeah, more mattress firms than gas stations. Or mattress stores than gas stations.
Maybe mattresses are secretly animals that are eating people.
I guess.
Or people are eating mattresses.
Like drug fronts or something.
Are we supposed to eat our mattresses?
No. We talked about this last week.
I'm not sure. Do we eat the mattress?
No.
What is the rule on eating the mattress?
This bit's not funny. Stop.
I just want to know. Like, do we eat the mattress?
No.
I'm severely concerned.
Right. Because why are they selling? Why are there so many for sale?
I don't know. I never see anybody in any of them.
Like that's more.
How much do they get paid?
Right. Like that's more than pet stores.
Yeah.
And there should be lots of pet stores.
Exactly.
Should be.
Because there's not a lot of Chinese food around here.
No. Yeah, there is.
So not a lot of Chinese food.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, like 4 places in the same vicinity
I
of the
don't
mattress
know.
places.
I don't know.
I went there the other night. It was
What-
super great.
You did. That's different. That's buffet. I'm not counting that. Well, I'm specifically talking about.
Why? Buffet would be the ones that take. Okay.
No. Buffets, they buy this.
No.
They buy
Montgomery
the-
County SPCA, we apologize for these remarks that Corey DLG has
Listen.
just made. Let's move on. You said you had a story.
Buffets buy Z-grade meat. They don't even care because they're just throwing it out there by the bulk.
Okay.
Meanwhile, all the cats are no longer around the golden chinas. You know what I'm saying?
Corey
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just
okay.
saying.
Okay.
Golden chinas.
Okay.
No cats.
Okay. Okay.
Science.
You said you had a funny story. You said you had a funny story though. Yeah.
No. I didn't say it was a funny story. It was interesting.
Oh.
It's not. There's
this is-
nothing funny about
So
it.
it's not funny at all.
No, it's actually kind of. Well, I don't know. It is kind of funny.
Creepy.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the film franchise The Conjurings?
Yes.
Similar but not congruent.
Okay. So there's a Conjuring, Conjuring 2, and Annabelle.
I've seen all of none of them.
Okay, I haven't either. They don't look
They're
appealing. to
scary
me.
movies.
Nope.
So
Nope.
I mean,
Nothing.
they don't
No.
even look scary to me. They just look stupid. But
Right.
they have grossed $886 million between those three.
Yeah.
And there are more films in the work. The Annabelle is considered its own franchise.
Yeah.
There are going to be more Conjurings. These are based on the exploits of a family called the Warrens,
Yep.
who from the 60s on were paranormal investigators.
This is like what they saw or found.
These are their case files.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, in the movies, this is important. In the movies, it says, like even on the posters and stuff, based on the case files from the Warren family.
Okay.
So,
But like the X Files also said based off this and this.
well, sometimes those would be based on like urban legends or things. But so this is very important. This is based on the Warrens' case files.
Carry on,
In the book,
my wayward son.
in the 1980s, there was a book called The Demonologist, written by a guy by the name of Brittle. He signed
His name was Brittle.
Brittle. That is his last name.
Mistake 1.
He signed an exclusive contract, though, with the Warrens that they are not allowed to give their story or let anyone else retell their stories
Except for him.
to anyone but him. That was in 1980.
Okay.
Fast forward to somewhere between 95 and 99, they sell the movie rights to their case files to, I believe, Warner Brothers Studio, if you want to fact check me on that.
Fact check, brother.
I believe it's Warner Brothers Studio. So Warner Brothers Studio in 99 buys the rights to the Warren family.
Okay.
A long time goes by. I don't know what's going on, but a long time goes by. They then make The Conjuring like 2012, 2013, something like that.
Something around there.
Well, as they're gearing up for Conjuring 2, and they're starting to roll out their media, 2015,
Okay.
they get a cease and desist letter
Nice.
from Brittle. Brittle says, hey, I own the exclusive rights.
Is his first name Paul
I don't know what his
or Peanut? Yes.
So he says, I have the exclusive rights to the Warren case files. You're not allowed to use those. They were not allowed to sell you those. He says, cease and desist, por favor.
Which means please in Spanish.
I thought it meant por favor.
It does.
Okay. So
Please in Spanish.
So anyway, Warner Brothers says, we're good. We're going to go ahead and release this movie.
We don't
and
care about you.
And they do.
We'll break you because you're brittle.
Actually, specifically what they say is, these are based on historical cases
Okay.
and historical facts,
All right.
which falls under the fair use category. If something actually really happened, any
Right.
movie studio can technically tell that story.
Correct.
Yes,
So-
Warner Brothers. You're
Okay,
right.
so giving money to the Warrens was almost just a tangent. Like they just did that as a courtesy, but they didn't buy the rights to the story because
Similar to a courtesy
Right.
flush.
they historically occurred. So now, Brittle hasn't dropped anything, and coming to 2017, there's now a lawsuit pending
Nice.
because Warner Brothers contended that those movies were based on historical facts. Brittle's lawyers are now saying Warner Brothers must prove in court the existence of ghosts and witches
Nice.
in order to legally be allowed to own these movies.
That's dope.
If they lose the case, they owe $900 million.
That's dope.
Oh, roasted.
Proof ghosts are real.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you said it's historical fact. And because essentially what Brittle's saying is
They're
when I
gonna
did
prove
my
ghosts are real now.
right, when he says when
We're
I
like
did,
ghost hunters when you need them.
exactly, because when I did my interviews, essentially when to do the book The Demonologist, he came to the conclusion that the Warrens are con artists, hoax. He doesn't believe anything.
Right.
So he told the story, but he doesn't believe any of it's real. So him and his lawyers are literally going to make Warner Brothers prove in court
That's awesome.
the existence of ghosts.
That's what I would do.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for this court case.
I know,
I'm
man.
Super
I'm
ready.
I hope
stoked.
they live stream it.
I hope
I'm
they live stream
so-
it, and then I hope they make a movie about it afterwards.
Exactly.
Or like a 8-part miniseries.
If we were the Daily Show right now, we would play a clip from Ghostbusters when they shoot the two ghosts that are in court, and we'd be like, Case in progress.
Case in progress.
They were
ladies and
right.
gentlemen. Oh man,
$900 million. If
that
it
actually
helps.
that is a funny story. Actually,
Isn't that crazy?
It's a funny story though.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. We're the best.
See, that was a good transition.
We're
That was a
Nerd
good story.
Yeah, I was reading that today, and I was like, how do you?
Facebook.com/nerdthug
What
radio.
like?
That's
What are you gonna?
wild.
What are you gonna do there? Like you're stuck.
Twitter @nerdthug radio. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
You're stuck.
He's subliminally putting
Right.
in the social.
You've already made 3 movies. You got $886 million
How do you
in the
prove
bank.
ghosts are real?
Right.
Proof
Right.
ghosts and witches are real.
That's and that they well lawyered, by the way. Well lawyered. They backed him
job,
into a
good job.
corner. Right.
They should call our friend Ernie Hudson. He could probably teach him a thing or two about the
Right,
ghosts.
because he ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I'm afraid no ghosts.
Friend of the show, Ernie Hudson.
Friend of the show, Ernie Hudson.
That's right. But yeah, I saw that article and I said, that's a Nerd Thug story.
That's awesome. I like it. That was funny. That was a good start to the show.
Boom.
High quality stuff, man.
We're running here strong. We got a great show planned today.
Do we?
Yeah, always.
Well,
Like,
Look at this fantastic plan we have set up
we
behind
literally-
the computer screen.
yeah, this is the new 52.
We literally never have a good show
No,
planned.
every show's great. What are you talking about?
I mean, they come out great,
Yeah.
but we never plan them great.
We're going to talk a little bit about wrestling.
I usually circle about 3
Wrestling.
segments that I'm like, these are going to be garbage.
We're going to talk about Freeform,
Okay.
plus the Nico segment.
I'm always there.
Plus, we're going to pump up our trip soon to Louisiana Comic Con.
Oh, okay.
We got
Oh, I'm excited for this.
we got a killer top 3
All right.
coming.
So for now, I'm circling the Nico segment.
Yeah.
And then the top 3. We'll just circle all of that.
Yeah, all good.
That's
stuff.
three
Those are
done.
going to be awful.
Also, if you're watching us on the YouTube, look in the bottom right and left hand corners. You'll see the new sponsor of the show. So give them a visit. You can look them up on Facebook. You can see it. You can see their logo.
There you go.
They're our boys.
They're here.
They're boys. Hey, that's them boys.
We them boys.
We the boys. You can also find the Savages at this location every Friday night, usually. So stop on in and say hi. You're like squeezing them.
Yeah, is it working?
No, it's not working. All right, move your hands to the left and right.
A little farther out.
When you listen to the podcast, you have no idea what we're talking about. So
There you
go
go.
to the YouTube.
Just about.
Go to YouTube and you'll know exactly what Corey DLG is doing. So right now we're going to jump out to a break. When we come back, we're going to recap WrestleMania and talk about upcoming wrestling stuff. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.